I think this is now opening. Yeah, hold on. This pipe is now hot. I missed it. The 158. Yeah. Yeah. This is the rubber. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's the rubber hose. 107, 109. This could be just like a two-stage thermostat, obviously. That's just the rubber, of course. Still gonna insulate some of the heat. All right, we're back on the hose. 120. Sitting right there at 160, so very possible there's a 160-degree thermostat in here. We just bumped up a little bit. Now let's see, that should make this go up significantly. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Well, it is going up. And right back down, up. It's 128. We are, yeah, I guess it is opening up. 129, yep. 163. And it's opening up, yeah, 131. Yep. This is too hot, really out to touch at this point. This side must be extremely warm over here. Yep. That's right on the hose. Right on the hose. 133, so it's definitely opening at 165. And it's saying in the car that we are right there. We are right there at 1. Why is this out of focus? 65 is right there. I got the 85 in here, but the fumes, I can feel them in my eyeballs. There's a 167. Now, of course, I didn't have the car tuned for this because in my mind I was dealing with a stock thermostat, but I'm starting to believe that someone put maybe a 160 in here or a 180 that has 2 settings. We're still sitting here at about 130. Well, actually, it's going up. Yeah. Going up. I'm going to pause, see if there's any significant changes, and we'll come right back. Okay, so we got 176, 132. It was actually just way up in the 140s, so it was like 142, and it just dropped down significantly out of nowhere to 129. I'm not really sure what happened there. A little odd. It's dropping even more now. I'm wondering if it's closing back up. Oh no, the fans came on. The fan for the car just turned on at 176. So I'm not sure now what the tune is. The air coming from this fan is extremely hot, and it has significantly cooled down the engine. The temperature coming out of that thermostat is very, very cool. 174, that's all we got. I do not have the air conditioning on. We're just idling right there. It must be 174-ish, 175-ish, right there. Oil temperature. The big bar before the 200 is where it usually sits if I cruise for a while. 176, 172. So the fans are cooling it down, and it closed the thermostat up to a certain point. And I do not feel the fan at all anymore. It has turned off. So there we go there. 172. We're gonna try to catch the temperature that it comes back on. So with this going up right here back to 140, I assume that the cool radiator temperature went back into the engine. Engine right there, 170, loves that. Right down. Now we're gonna go back up. We're gonna see what temperature the fan comes back. It's strange because it's almost like it's tuned for this, but I have no idea how. This is not something that I did. Nor did I even talk to my tuner about this, so. Alright, 174, I'm waiting for the fan to turn on. I believe it'll turn on at 175. 176, maybe. But we got 144. This is right where it started turning on last time. 144, 145. 176, and the fan just popped on. So the fan does turn on at 176, and boy does it come on strong. And then boom, we can see right there, cools right down. Temperature coming out of the engine goes right down. Cools that right down. I think that's pretty much all the data that I'm gonna get. This is the second time it's repeated itself. We got 179 for a second there. It's the highest it's been. The fan is still running. I think it will probably run until it hits 170. Seems to be the case. Looks like we're right there. 177. Cool down still. We're gonna see when it turns off. 76. Man, it's hot. Oh my lord. But it's running. Going down. Slowly. Way down. Almost back to that 118 we had earlier. 174. We should see 172 here any minute. Just like earlier. Yeah, fan's still on. Doesn't feel, it feels like it almost has a slower speed, but it's on for sure. Maybe I just want to keep my hand further away because it's hot. I have a feeling it'll turn off here soon, though. Waiting on that. Really nice and cool on this pipe. 120. I mean, it feels like, you know, hot. 120, obviously. Let's see what that is and find out what that is. Sticking at 174. So basically, I think the only information we need left would kind of just be, what's this running? Looks like that top of the radiator. 136, 137. 38. Probably gonna keep climbing slowly. Staying at 174. Oh, we got down to 172. Let's see if that fan cuts up now. I think it's gonna do it any minute here. I think it's gonna cut off at 170. I believe
believe there has to be a 160 thermostat in here based off of this information. I'm just not sure who put it in there. 170, let's go 170 so I can know. Nope. Noise back there, holy crap.
Very hot coolant tank. I think that's enough for that. I don't want to ruin my temperature sensor.